The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
And the serve just clears the top of the net. Played by the Bombers.
A Q Media Group production.
Into the lane and just gets the roll.
Wow.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the WCMP mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Chris Gable.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rush City High School for tonight's Section 4 AA playoff action between the Rush City Tigers and the Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights. These teams are not very familiar with each other. If you look at across the state here where these teams are coming from, Rush City obviously is the home team tonight. Kenyon-Wanamingo comes in with an 0-8 record, and Kenyon-Wanamingo had about an hour and a half drive to get up here. If you look at this section 4 AA, it is spread out with Rush City being the furthest north team and the southern going all the way to Kenyon-Wanamingo and Goodhue and schools down there. Rush City comes into tonight as the 2 seed. Goodhue earned the 1. Kenyon-Wanamingo earned the 7th seed in Section 4 AA. We are going to step away for a few minutes. A special thank you to all of you tuning in tonight on YouTube and eventually WCMP when the Bram game is over. And we are excited for some high school playoff action. It's a chilly night here in Rush City. We'll be back shortly with the start of tonight's Section 4 AA football game.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methven Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methven has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methven Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvenfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes,
we're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go, take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub
just gets the roll.
Wow. Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methven Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome back here to Rush City High School. We are live back here at Rush City High School here. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Rush City is on the move here. They're driving Nyhart, the quarterback. Is incomplete. It is third down and about fourth down now and 21 to go from the Rush City yard line. Like I said, I apologize for the technical difficulties. We were having some internet issues here in Rush City, and we are only doing an audio tonight, no video, and that's a state high school league rule. We have Rush City, the home team here. They're wearing the blue tops and the yellow bottoms and the white helmets. Kenyon-Wanamingo from way southern part of Minnesota, wearing white tops, black bottoms, red stripes on the pants. It's 4th and 21 from the Kenyon-Wanamingo 31. Nyhart back to pass, and he kind of throws it, expecting a receiver to be there at the 20-yard line, and it falls incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back here now, Rush City High School. This is Section 4 AA football. Rush City went in as the 2 seed. There are 7 teams in the section. The 1 seed is Goodhue. They got a bye tonight. Rush City comes in as the 2 seed. Kenyon-Wanamingo's 0-8. The most points Kenyon-Wanamingo scored all year is 12 points, and that was in their last game. These two teams are not familiar with each other at all. Carroll is the quarterback. He's number 8 for Kenyon-Wanamingo as they take over 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line. Good tackle there by number 40 for the Tigers. Hernandez with the ball carrier. Talking to some folks here from Kenyon-Wanamingo. They like to use a lot of running backs. They're going to mix a lot of people in and out here tonight, including a freshman, Noland, number 3. You'll see him tonight as well. Number 8 is the quarterback. That's Jaden Carroll. He's wearing the white. Again, Kenyon-Wanamingo's wearing white tops. He's number 8. Black helmets, kind of in a pistol formation. Hand off to number 5. That is Johnson. And he picks up about 2 on the play. He's brought down about the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Kenyon-Wanamingo. 3rd and 5 from the 37-yard line. Rush City winning last week in Hinckley in a close game. Really dominated the running game. Here's Carroll now under center. Quick handoff right up the middle. And he is going to get just enough for a first down. That's number 20. That's Keller. We've already seen 3 running backs carry the ball here for Kenyon-Wanamingo. So interesting seeing this many backs come in, and we'll see if that can pay dividend as the game winds down here with tired legs. Kenyon-Wanamingo is keeping their backs fresh as they rotate them in and out. Carroll going under center now. We've got 2 receivers out left, 20 behind him. That is Keller, that's number 5. That is Johnson, gets the pitch. He runs out to the left near the Rush City sideline. Gain of about 7 on the play, and he's brought down at about the 47-yard line. That was Gideon Johnson, number 5 on the pitch, taking it around the left corner. We'll call it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 47-yard line. The white hat official tonight is 82-year-old John Leeser. You maybe have seen him around the basketball court. He's been reffing for over 60 years. He's a legend. when it comes to officiating. Carroll under center, goes straight up the middle. Short gain on the play, and I believe that was number 20 on the carry. That was Keller. Good play right there by the Rush City defensive line, stopping them before he could get any momentum moving forward here. Big third down here, 3rd and 3 from about the 48-yard line. Carroll so far has either been in the shortest shotgun probably I've seen, or under center. Carroll gets the snap, rolls right, looks to throws the ball over the middle, and it's incomplete, and it's going to be 4th and 3. Be interesting decision here. You're 0-8. It's a playoff game. Do you risk it and go for it here right about midfield, or do you punt the ball away to the favored Rush City Tigers? Carroll runs to the sideline here, gets the call from his coach, goes back into the huddle. Carroll's going under center now. Number 18 is behind him. That's Thompson. Kenyon thought there was offsides there, but Rush City D-line is playing so far off, it didn't matter. They did jump a little. Oh, quick little pitch here to number 22. That is Hernandez breaking loose, and he is going to take it the distance. 48-yard touchdown run. Hernandez, number 22, Noel Hernandez, taking it to the house. Kind of a little quick pitch right behind, and he broke through the middle and made a couple cuts and was gone. Looking on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, Kenyon-Wanamingo's on the board first. Hernandez with a 52-yard touchdown run. They're going to, looks like the Knights here are going to line up and go for 2. We got Carroll under center, 18 behind him. Miles Thompson. Pitch to number 5, that's Johnson. Gideon Johnson goes around the left edge, and he is stopped short for the 2-point conversion. Looking at the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 4:40 to go here in the first half, it is Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights 6, Rush City Tigers 0. We're going to step away for a short break.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Good evening. Welcome back here to Rush City High School for Section 4AA playoffs. Football action. Again, I apologize for the technology difficulties here early on. We have 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Stay tuned here for the Hones halftime show. And as always, we'll be naming our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game when this one is over. Here's the kickoff. Oh, it is mishandled by the Tigers, number 14, Diedrich, and it rolls back. But they pick it up, and here goes Diedrich. He's out to the 40, 45. He's at midfield, crossing into Kenyon territory. He's out at the 41, 36-yard line. Wow, what a return. After what looked like he was going to be in big-time trouble as the ball went through his hands and rolled towards the goal line, he picked it up and had a huge return for the Tigers, and they're going to take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line of Kenyon-Wanamingo. And so this is the Tigers' second drive of the night. The first drive ended in a turnover on downs. Number 17, Braylon Neidhart, is the quarterback. You're going to hear a lot of 44 Munson. He had 230 yards rushing last week, and there goes Munson around left edge, and he is gone. 36-yard touchdown run for number 44, Tyler Munson. He does it again here for the Tigers. What a great play right there. He broke one tackle and basically took it to the house. Good play right there, Tigers, and way to respond after giving up the long touchdown to Hernandez for the Knights. Respond with one offensive play and the score for Rush City. Rush is also going to line up for two, so you've got Nyhart in the shotgun with Munson to his right. Trip receivers out to the right. Nyhart rolls out to the right, and he hits his receiver, and it goes off his hands for no good. We're going to keep it here with 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So that was their second possession. It was one play. 36-yard TD run for Munson, and the two-point conversion failed. So 6-6 on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Taking a look at these playoff brackets here, like I said, Goodhue is the 1 seed in Section 4AA, and they get a bye tonight. We have lots of other local playoff action here going on tonight. We got Bram playing at home. We got Pine City in a big game, kind of a revenge game. Not a revenge game, but they're playing Mora tonight over in Pine City. And I believe, when the Bram game is over, we'll be heading on WCMP here. The Bombers tonight are taking on Chisholm, and they are in Class A, Section 7A. And as Rush City gets set to kick off here. Rush kicking off. We've got, looks like Hernandez back deep. We saw his speed already, and number 1, Fox. Number 16 is the kicker for Rush City. That is Zarens with the kick. And Kenyon-Wanamingo returns it out to about the 31-yard line, and that's where they're going to start this possession here, their second possession of the game. So they're going to start at the 31-yard line with 4:16 to go here in the first quarter. So Kenyon-Wanamingo, we've seen them mix lots of ball carriers here, and number 8, Jaden Carroll, is their quarterback. He's a junior. We got one wide receiver right, one wide receiver left. We've got Carroll in a very short pistol-type formation here, and here comes handoff straight up the middle here. So what they do is they kind of send a little wing back in motion, and he gets the handoff right behind the quarterback, and he goes straight up the middle. That was number 20. That was Keller on that carry. And that was a gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to be second down and about 7 from the 36-yard line. Rush City defense here would like to get a stop after giving up the big play to Hernandez last possession. Kenyon-Wanamingo has a big offensive line. They've got size, and that was one thing that Coach Lakeberg mentioned in our emails today. So you're a little concerned about that. On a cold night, size is important. You're going to want to run the ball on nights like tonight. And here's a run straight up the middle. And that is number 22 on that carry. That is Hernandez again. And he gains about 1 on the play. It's going to be third, and we'll call it a long 5, 3rd and 6 from about the 37-yard line. Carroll going to the sideline, getting the play from his coach. So when you look at Section 4AA, Rush is really kind of the only team north of the cities. Everybody else is kind of down in the southeastern part of the state, north of Rochester. Carroll back to pass, looks left, They run a little wide receiver screen there, and it's dropped by number 12. That is Sen, and it's going to be 4th down and 6. That was a good play call right there by the Knights, and he just couldn't handle the pass. Did a little wide receiver screen where the guy on the outside came back to the middle. The guy on the inside went towards the sideline. Sometimes you see that in the NFL where that receiver sometimes gets called for blocking. So here the Knights, the Knights are going to punt here on 4th down and a long 6. I believe that's Munson back to return. Nope, excuse me, that is not Munson. That is number 14, Diedrich to return. And he kind of just slips down as he gets the ball. And he is going to slip down, fall on the ground, and that's where the Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 from the Kenyon-Wanamingo 30-yard line. So 2:34 here to go in the first. They're taking over at the 30-yard line. Nyhart, the quarterback. Munson to his right. 2 receivers right, and you got a little wing back. Here, it looks like they're running the same play that Munson broke loose last time. This time he cuts it back up the middle, and he picks up about 6 on the play. A good gain there on 1st down for Munson.
Goes to Munson, who takes it out to the 36-yard line.
Nyhart in the shotgun again. Munson to his right. Same play. Hand off to Munson. He goes up the middle, and he is brought down at about the 41-yard line, and that is going to be enough. I believe they're waving the chain. No.
Right at the 40. It'll be 3rd down.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are saying 1st down and 10. There was some confusion. The down marker didn't move, and he had it at 3rd down, but it is a 1st down. 1st down, handoff Munson. He goes up the middle. Good blocking there. Good push forward by the offensive line for the Tigers as Munson moves forward for another 7-yard gain right at the 46-yard line. So we'll call it a 6-yard gain. Good forward gain there on 1st down. This is what Coach Lakeberg wants to do. He wants to run the ball, move the chains, run that clock, and wear down the defense of Kenyon-Wanamingo. Nyhart, quarterback in the shotgun. Munson, Nyhart drops back to pass, fires over the middle. It is caught by Diedrich, number 14, and he is knocked out of bounds. See where they spot this ball here. Spot knocked out of bounds right about the 26-yard line. First pass play I've seen so far since I've been on the air. Good play right there. Diedrich was wide open. Good pass by Nyhart. You got to keep the defense honest, and every once in a while you do got to mix in that pass play. There goes Munson. Picks up a few here. Gain of 4 on 1st down. Let me fix this home score here. It should be 6-6.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down, 7 for the Tigers.
So 6-6. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Nyhart gets the shotgun. He runs to his right, and he is going to be 1 yard short of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Excuse me, 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. And the Tigers now are going to get up to the line quickly. Nyhart, a quarterback in the shotgun. Munson to his right. Twin receivers to the right. Handoff Munson. He goes up the middle, and he picks up enough for a 1st down at about the 14-yard line, just over the 15-yard marker. And it's going to be another 1st down for the Tigers. This is the drive, the kind of drive that Coach Lakeberg wants to do. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Nyhart this time, he's going to keep it. He goes out to his right, tries to stiff arm the defender, and he picks up about 1 on the play. Took a big hit there. And it'll be 2nd down now and 9 from the 14-yard line. And that will be the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1 here in Rush City on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, we have a tie game with Rush City in the Rush Auto Red Zone. We'll be back shortly.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methven Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methven has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methven Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvenfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ask Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School as we go to the other end of the field as Rush City is in the Rush City Auto Red Zone. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch. Visit rushcityauto.com and start shopping today. Starting the second quarter here, it is second down and 9 here for the Tigers from the 14-yard line. Handoff Munson, he goes up the middle. Gain of about 4 or 5 yards. He'll be brought down right about the 10-yard line. It'll be third and about 5 for the Tigers. The Tigers are okay. They're okay getting 4 or 5 yards of carry. That's going to get them first down. It's going to move the ball. It's going to move the chains. It's going to keep the clock running here on a chilly night in Rush City. Diedrich and Parkin out left in the shotgun. Now here's Nyhart. Sends it out to Diedrich. Pass out to Diedrich. He goes to the left towards the goal line, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 1. That's a Tiger first down. It's going to be first and goal from about the 1-yard line. Good little pass play right there. Good play by Diedrich to get to that sideline, try to get to that pylon for the score. Looks like they're spotting the ball at the 2-yard line here, so it'll be first and goal from the 2. Parkin and Stream out to the right. Nyhart, handoff. Touchdown, he walks in. That's Diedrich. He walks in for the Rush City touchdown. That time, Nyhart had Diedrich to his left and Munson to his right. He handed off to Diedrich, and he ran right through the middle, untouched, into the end zone. Tigers have a weird lineup here as they've got 3 people near the sideline. They're going for a 2-point conversion, I believe. You got Nyhart with Munson to his right. Nyhart rolls right, looking to throw, heads over. Oh, incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. We're going to step away for a short break after another touchdown for Rush City. We'll be back shortly.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go, take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12.
Welcome back here to Rush City as Rush City is about to kick off here to the Knights from Kenyon-Wanamingo. Oh, it goes over Hernandez's head. He touched it, and it's at the 2-yard line. He picks it up, and he runs out to his left, getting out near the sideline. This is going to be a nice return after kind of a botched and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. We've seen that by both teams tonight where they struggled to get the kickoff, and they ended up having good returns here.
6-yard line.
It'll be knocked out of bounds at about, they're going to rule it out at about the 26-yard line. 26-yard line with 10:36 here to go in the second quarter. Rush City scored on their second and third possessions of the game. Last one was a 2-yard touchdown run by Diedrich. Here come the Knights. Carroll's going to go under center this time. Ooh, he fumbled the snap, and he's just got to go down on it. It is raining, kind of drizzling out here tonight. So it is, the ball is going to be a little bit slippery, so it'll be loss of 1 on the play as he just kind of was under center and kind of just dropped the snap and had to just drop on it to make sure the Tigers didn't get that fumble. Carroll goes to the sideline, now coming back to the huddle with the play. Number 20 is in the backfield with him now. That's Nate Keller. 22, Hernandez goes in motion. He goes out to the right. Oh, what a play there by the Tigers defense. That's number 57. That is Bergfalk. Good play right there by Bergfalk, and that's going to be a huge loss. We're going to call that loss of 6 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 17. 3rd and 17-ish, I believe, for the Knights here as they got the ball right at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 16 maybe, something like that. A good defensive stand right here by the Tigers. That was number 57 with a great play right there for Tigers. Here we go, Carroll kind of in a little pistol formation here. He's going to get the snap. He drops back to pass. He looks to his left and kind of threw it to where both Hernandez and number 12 were. That's Sen, and it falls incomplete to the ground, and it's going to be 4th down. Another good play right here. Another good defensive possession here as they're going to punt here now to the Tigers after a 7-yard net loss here on this possession. They're going to go 3 and out for the second straight drive. Here's the punt. Oh, good. The punt takes a good Kenyon-Wanamingo bounce, and it's still going to be a great field position for the Tigers. The Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. So another good possession here. 38-yard line from the Knights' 38-yard line. With 8:56 to go here, Tigers could really make a statement here with a 3rd straight touchdown drive in a row here. We've got number 3 Parkin out to the right. We got 2 in the backfield along with the quarterback Nyhart. He goes Munson. He runs to his left, breaks a tackle, continues moving forward, keeps pushing forward, and he picks up about 11 on the play. That's another Tiger 1st down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from about the 26-yard line of the Knights. We got Stream out to the right. We got Diedrich and Munson with Nyhart and really working that left side of the O-line here. Their O-line must be strong on that left side because they keep going to that left side with both ball handlers, and they're picking up anywhere from 3 to 7 to 11 yards almost every time they go in that direction. So good scouting here, good film watching here by the Tigers. Tigers coming up to the line. It's 2nd down and about 7. Nyhart in the shotgun. That's Munson right behind him this time. They go right up the middle, and he kind of breaks a little bit to the right, and he is brought down. That's a great defensive play right there by Kenyon-Wanamingo with Gideon Johnson, number 5. Good play, short gain. Probably gain of 2 on the play. It's now going to be 3rd down and 5 from the 21-yard line. 3rd and 5 from the 21. Diedrich out to the right this time. We got Nyhart in the shotgun. Now Diedrich goes in motion. Fake to Munson. Hits Diedrich wide open, and he is going to jog in for the score. Great play right there. They sent Diedrich in motion from right to left. Fake the handoff to Munson, and just threw the ball out to Diedrich, and he was wide open for the touchdown. Good pass there from Nyhart to Diedrich for the score. Munson takes the snap there for the two-point conversion, and that is no good. Tigers do score here. There's 6:54 to go in the second. We're going to step away for a short break on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Tigers in control, 18-6.
How do you want to be celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City as we're getting ready for another Kettle River kickoff. Kettle River Pizza and Ascove has practical and user-friendly fundraising program. Visit kettleriverpizza.com/fundraising to learn more. Rush City to kick off here. Oh, short kickoff by the Knights, number 17. That is nice doing. And he caught it on his knees, and that's where they will take over 1st and 10. This is the 4th possession of the game here for the Knights, and they are starting from about 6:53 to go here. So Carroll now going under center for the Knights. Handoff right up the middle, and again, there's the defensive line. Number 57 is right there again. That is Bergfalk. He has made a difference tonight up front for the Tigers. What a great defensive play right there, and that play went for no gain. Good tackle, fighting through the block and holding the running back for no gain on the play. Bergfalk, 2 big plays here for the Tiger defense. Here comes Carroll again, back to the huddle. Carroll takes the pistol snap. Hands it off. Good run here by, I believe that's Gideon Johnson, number 5. And he's going to gain about 11 on the play, and he's going to pick up the Knight first down. Good run there by Gideon Johnson. And we have an injury timeout, and that is the ball carrier, Johnson, there. And he's going to need some help here coming off the field. We'll step away here for a short break as we get ready to continue here in the second quarter with 6 minutes to go.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Welcome back here to Rush City. Rush City Tigers lead 18-6 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. The Rush City Tigers have really taken advantage of being in the Rush City Auto red zone. They've scored the last 3 possessions, and the 3 times they've had the ball in the red zone, they've put it in the end zone here, as they've really taken control here halfway through the second quarter. The Knights do have the ball here, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Carroll is their quarterback. He's number 8. He's a junior. He's going under center this time, kind of an I formation it looks like here. Fakes the hand up there with the fullback, and Hands off to number 20. That is Keller. Munson on the play for the Tigers, making the stop after a gain of about 2 on the play. Munson not only is the lead running back here for the Tigers, he's also the middle linebacker on the defensive side of the ball. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Here's Send out to the left. We got a receiver right. Carroll under center. They send Hernandez in motion here. And there's a fumble on the play. And it is recovered by number 20, Keller. Keller on the fumble. Just kind of a botched exchange right there by the Knights. And it's going to be about a 3-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11 from the 44-yard line here. The Tigers have really buckled down on defense after that first touchdown drive by the Knights. So 3rd down and 11 here from the Kenyon's own 44-yard line. Carroll under center. Oh, he kind of dropped it again, but he's able to pick it up and hands off to Hernandez. Hernandez tries to get around the left, and he's going to be brought down again. That time it's going to be by 53. 53 kind of is the guy who made the final tackle, but there were a few other people who slowed him down in the backfield first, and that's another loss of 2 on that play, and it's going to be 4th down and 15 as Diedrich heads back to return the punt here of the Knights. Number 11 is the Knights punter. That is Teddy Johnson. Here's the punt, and it's a short one. And the Tigers are just going to let the ball bounce, and they're going to take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. That's where the Tigers are going to take over here. They've scored their last 3 possessions here. Tigers held the ball there for about 3.5 minutes before having the punt. And the Tigers now 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. (18-6) is the score. We got Nyhart in the shotgun. Munson to his left. Diedrich goes in motion again. Hand off to Munson. He wait for his hole to open up. He goes around the right corner, and he slides out of bounds after a gain of about 15 on the play. We'll call it a gain of 14 on the play, and he's brought down at about the 48-yard line of the Knights. So good gain on 1st down. Nice. Munson is just so patient. He just waits for that hole, waits for his blockers to get there, and then accelerates and is able to pick up 14 yards on that carry. Diedrich out to the right. That is Stream out to the left. Diedrich goes in motion again. Munson to the Nyhart's left. Fake to Munson. Nyhart looks over the middle. Oh, and he had the man open there. That was number 2, Stream. So Stream was open. They faked to Munson, and everybody thinks he's going to run the ball, and then he throws it over the middle, and it was a play call again. The Knights are really focusing on trying to stop the run, so the pass has been there when the Tigers have chosen to do it. It'll be 2nd down and 10 now. Diedrich in motion again from right to left. High snap, hand off to Munson. Munson goes around the right edge, and we have a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold against the Tigers. So they're going to back the Tigers up. It's a spot foul, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the hold, which is basically looks like it's going to be almost exactly where the line of scrimmage was there. So it's going to be exactly 2nd down and 20 from the 41, 42-ish yard line. So 2nd down and 20 now for the Tigers. We got 2 receivers, Diedrich and number 3. That is Parkin to the left. Nyhart in the shotgun. Munson is left. Nyhart takes a snap. He rolls left, still rolls left. Decides to tuck it. He's running. He's got almost 15 yards of it back, and he is knocked out of bounds. We'll call it a gain of 14 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 now from the 44-yard line. Good decision there by Nyhart. Again, he was patient, looked for his receiver, saw nobody was open, and then tucked it along his own sideline and was knocked out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Pickup of about 14 there. It's 3rd and 6 from the 44. Parkin coming in from the sideline with the play. Nyhart in the shotgun. Munson is left. Twin receivers to the left. Here comes Diedrich in motion, left to right. Hand off to Munson. Munson goes around the right edge. And another good gain there. Just enough for a 1st down. Pickup of 6 on the play for Munson. He's brought down by 22 Hernandez for the Knights. And that's another Tiger 1st down as they are nearing the Rush City Auto red zone here. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Tigers lead 18-6. They've scored on their last 3 possessions. Their first possession, they drove the ball down to the Knights' side of the field and were held on turnover on downs. Nyhart fakes the handoff, looks left, and he's got an open man. That's Diedrich again to the left. Diedrich again breaks a tackle, and he is gone. Touchdown, 36-yard touchdown pass. Nyhart to Diedrich. Good play right there from Nyhart to Diedrich. Nyhart to Diedrich pass. Another great pass, another open receiver, and a great running Nyhart breaking tackles, Diedrich breaking tackles, heading into the end zone for the 36-yard score. Nyhart in the shotgun. Munson to his right. Nyhart rolls out to the right, and he looks like he's going to keep it, try to get to that pylon, and he does. 2-point conversion is good. Flags coming late here. Chop block against the Tigers, so that's going to make the 2-point conversion no good, and they're going to redo it. They're going to back the Tigers up, and we'll redo that 2-point conversion here as Coach Lakeberg talks to the referee over on the sideline. He wants a little explanation about what he saw there. Kind of a chop block below the waist, so you're going to redo that 2-point conversion now. We've got 2:12 to go here in the first half. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Some of you may be tuning in on WCMP. Some of you tuning in on YouTube to listen to tonight's feed. Sorry, we are only doing an audio broadcast tonight. So it'll be the 2-point conversion will now be from the 17-yard line. Nyhart takes the snap. He looks right, lobs it to the end zone, trying to go back shoulder to number 3, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for Parkin, and it falls incomplete. So on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 2:12 to go here in the half, Tigers lead 24-6. We'll be back right after this break.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, welcome back here to Rush City. Rush City Tigers lead the first round playoff game here, 24-6 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Here comes another Kettle River Pizza kickoff here for the Tigers. Stay tuned for our Hones halftime. And then also at the end of the game, stay tuned for our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Here's the kick, handled by Hernandez. Hernandez has the only touchdown, and he kind of falls down and he drops the ball, and the ball is still rolling around on the field. And it is picked up by the Tigers, I believe. And that was kind of a weird play because Hernandez slipped, and as he slipped and fell, untouched, kind of lost the ball. And that is the first turnover of the game. So we have a turnover on the kickoff. And the Tigers are in business here. They are in the Rush City Auto red zone. Nope, just out of it, actually. They're at about the 23-yard line where they're going to take over here 1st and 10. Tigers with the ball again after the kickoff, after the fumble on the kickoff. Munson around the right edge, and he picks up about 3 on the carry.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down, 7 for the Tigers.
2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. This drive started here at about the 2-minute mark. Start at the 23-yard line after the kickoff. Fumble by Hernandez. The Tigers jumped on it, and it's going to be 2nd down and 7 from the 18-yard line. Twin receivers to the left. Nyhart in the shotgun. Munson to his left. Fake the handoff. Looks over the middle, and Diedrich is open, and another touchdown. Touchdown, Diedrich. They connect again. This is their 3rd touchdown connection through the air. This one was about 19 yards. Nyhart to Diedrich again for the score. And they lead 30-6 now. Change the score here after this 2-point conversion attempt on the screen. 30-6, Rush City leads. Nyhart gets the snap, rolls to the right. He's going to keep it here again, and he scores. 2-point conversion is good. That's the same play that they ran last time that they got called for the chop block on, but this time, and it worked last time, and it works again this time, so 2-point conversion is good with 1:17 to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Rush City is now in control, 32-6. Got one local score here for you. Pine City is leading Mora 14-0 at the half. So Pine City beat Mora 20-0 earlier this year, so that's a great rivalry going on up just north of where we are here in Rush City. Rush City Tigers now are fired up after that, leading 32-6 with 1:17 to go here. Again, that was a quick drive due to the turnover on the fumble kickoff. Tigers now to kick off, and here's the kick. Good kick right here. It is caught by Hernandez at the 10-yard line. He breaks to the left here, heading up, getting out to the left sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds here by the Tigers. Knocked out of bounds there by number 61. That's Jackson Norby. And they've got 1 minute and 9 seconds to get something going here for the Knights. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. So there's 1:09 to go, and they're going to start at the 40-yard line. The Knights got off to a great start here tonight. They scored on their opening drive on a 52-yard touchdown run by number 22, Hernandez. And ever since then, it's been tough sledding here for the Knights. They've had 2 3-and-outs, and then a punt after gaining a 1st down, and then the turnover on the kickoff. And here's Carroll, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it to the motion man. That's number 20. That is Nate Keller, and he gains about 7 on the play, 8 on the play. And we have a timeout, Tigers. It'll be 2nd down and we'll call it 2nd down and 3 here. Timeout, Tigers.
Timeout taken by the Tigers. It's their 1st of the half.
Their first timeout taken here this half. Stay tuned for our Hones halftime here. Also stay tuned for our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. The player of the game is presented by Pine Insurance Agency. Our player will receive a coveted player of the game t-shirt and a hat. Thank you, Pine Insurance Agency, for covering Minnesota and Wisconsin. Once again, thank you all for tuning in tonight, either on WCMP or watching on our YouTube Q Media stream. Tune in tomorrow morning to get all the highlights of all of our local teams in action tonight. We'll go through all of those at halftime tonight. We've got a lot of teams, local teams here playing tonight on Tuesday night, and then a lot of them will come back and play again on Saturday. Saturday will be another big day of broadcasts here, so you're going to want to stay tuned to WCMP and find out the times of all of our local games. Tomorrow there'll be some local volleyball games. I'm going to be in North Branch tomorrow night, calling North Branch volleyball action. Haven't seen them play yet this year, so I'm looking forward to covering them tomorrow. 1 minute to go here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Carroll under center, kind of pitches it, tosses it to number 20, Keller, and he is brought down again for no gain. And timeout again, Tigers. Joe Lakeberg here, he wants to get that ball back. He's calling these timeouts because he wants to get the ball back. He believes his offense here can make some progress and pick up some plays. So he would love to get another opportunity here this half to see if he can't score. At least that's the strategy I'm going to guess here with him calling these timeouts. With 3rd down and 2 here from about the 49-ish, 48-yard line. Kenyon-Wanamingo's got a 3rd and 2 here, and the Tigers do have one more timeout that I would imagine he would use here after this play, especially if they don't pick up the 1st down. Once again, Rush City leads here 32-6. Section 4 AA playoffs. Rush City earned the 2 seed. Kenyon-Wanamingo is the 8th seed. Goodhue earned the 1 seed. At halftime, we'll go over the brackets and we'll talk about who the winner would play of this game and when and where they would play. Check out some of the other local scores if I can round some up here for you at halftime. 3rd and 2 here now for the Knights. From the 48-yard line, Carroll's going under center. He goes to Hernandez, and Hernandez is sacked. He's tackled for a loss. Hernandez kind of came from the wingback spot around, got the snap, and is brought down for a loss. Loss of 3 on the play. It is now 4th and 5. And like I said, Rush just called their last timeout of the half, and they're going to get the ball back here with about 40 seconds to go. We'll see. I'd be shocked if the Knights decide to go for it here, but 4th and 5 from their own 45. The Tigers have had some big plays here. The Nyhart to Diedrich connection has been huge. They've got 3 touchdown passes already tonight. And really that connection has been there all game long. They run this little play where Diedrich goes around in motion from right to left, and the defense has to focus so much of their attention on Munson, the star running back that had 230 yards last week, that they leave Diedrich wide open after going in motion, and they've been able to connect a couple times on that play tonight. Well designed there. But it looks like a great play when you've got a star running back that the defense just has to pay attention and crash in on. 4th and 5 here now for the Knights, and they are actually going to line up to potentially go for this ball here. Carroll's going to kind of be in a pistol formation here. He gets the snap. He drops back the pass. Here comes the rush of the Tigers. He looks deep, and it is incomplete, and it's going to drop hit the ground at about the 32-yard line. And that the Tigers now are going to take over 1st and 10 from the Knight 45-yard line. Turnover on downs there. And now the Tigers start this possession here with no timeouts, but they have 41 seconds to work with. The clock does stop momentarily after a first down, or if the ball handler or the receiver can get out of bounds. We got one receiver left, one receiver right, and we have a timeout, Kenyon-Wanamingo here. 41 seconds to go. 32-6 is the score, and the Tigers have it 1st and 10 right on the Knights' 45-yard line. We'll step away for one short break here. We'll be back for the conclusion here of the second quarter.
The following is a presentation of WC.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City High School for our audio broadcast only here due to the high school league rules. Rush City has it 1st and 10, 41 seconds to go in the half. Diedrich again goes in motion right to left. We talk about this play. They like to run it, and he looks at Diedrich, throws it up deep. Wow, what a catch. Diedrich just out-jumped the defender to go up and get it. Diedrich has some height to him, and he goes up and snatches that ball, and the clock is stopped at 35 seconds, and here comes the official starting the clock. And Diedrich is just going to spikes the ball just to get the clock stopped, and the offense will reset here. 2nd down and 10, 33 seconds to go here. There it was again, that play that I just talked about. They send Diedrich in motion. Diedrich goes out left for a pass, and Nyhart just kind of lofted that up there, and Diedrich just made a play and went up and grabbed it almost right over the Knight defender. I don't even know how I would decide the Pine Insurance player of the game between those two. They're just in sync with each other here tonight. Maybe I'll have to call Mr. Ethan Game Day Gilman and see if I have permission to name two people the Pine Insurance Agency player of the games tonight. Nyhart is alone in the backfield now. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Nyhart takes the snap. He looks left, shoots it over the middle, and it's intended for Diedrich, and that is incomplete. Oh, excuse me, that was intended for Munson. Number 44, the running back, was out as a wide receiver. He ran a little route, ended up over the middle, and the ball is incomplete. So now it's 3rd down and 10 from about the 13-yard line for the Tigers. They are in the Rush City Auto red zone again. They've scored on 4 straight possessions here. 5 straight possessions. And they've only capitalized on 1 2-point conversion. Now Munson goes in motion. Nyhart again is alone in the backfield. Nyhart back to pass. Looks over the middle, and it is incomplete. That was well defended there by the Knight defenders. Really nobody was open there. And the defensive end for the Knights got a little pressure there late on Nyhart. He kind of felt a little forced to get that ball out quickly. And now it's 4th down and 13. This would be a huge win for the Knights if they'd be able to hold them out of the end zone here. Feels like fall here in Rush City for a beautiful playoff football night. This is what football's meant to be, I believe, here in Minnesota. Nyhart takes the snap, fakes to Munson, looks left, back to the middle. Good catch. Touchdown. Touchdown Tigers. I believe that's number 8. Haugerud with the touchdown, I believe. And he took a little hit after making that catch. Good pass there again. Nice pass, Nyhart. Right over the middle, and the receiver hung on to that knowing he was going to take a hit, and he did. 38-6 now the score. Rush City going for a 2-point conversion. Rolls to the right. Nyhart rolls to the right, looks up, lofts it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. With 19 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It is 38-6 on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. We're going to step away for a short break for the last 19 seconds of this quarter.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're Dapper and Divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the bottle shop.
Welcome back here to Rush City. 19 seconds go here in the second quarter. Rush City leads 38-6 with 19 seconds to go here. Rush City to kick after the touchdown. Haugrud touchdown. He's number 8, and he took a lick after that, but hung on to the ball. Here comes the Knights returning the kick here up on the left side of the field. This is number 1 on the return. He's tough to bring down here. That is Jeremiah Fox, and he's finally drug out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. And that is where they're going to take over with 8 seconds to go here. 8.5 seconds to go. They're going to take over at the 40-yard line.
8 seconds left in the half.
What a great half here for the Tigers. They got to be feeling good about this half. Coming in as the 2 seed into these playoffs. They wanted to make a statement here tonight, and they are definitely doing that. After falling behind 6-0 in this game, they've scored 38 unanswered points and have had some big plays, most of them through the air tonight, which is different from what happened last week in Hinckley, where the Tigers pulled out a late victory over the Knights. Fumble on the play here, and the Knights, or Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights, Hinckley Jaguars last week. The Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights here tonight, and there's a fumble on the play. The Knights do pick it up, and that's going to end the half here. We're going to step away here for a quick commercial. We'll be back here shortly. On the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the Rush City Tigers lead the Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights 38-6.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale Lennox Premier Dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
We're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon.
Always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the bottle shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take two.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holiday. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Welcome back here to Rush City at halftime. Welcome into the Hones Halftime Show. ICAR and ASE certified Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora is recommended by insurance companies. Had an accident? Let Hones Auto Body and Glass fix you up. 38-6 here is our score here as the number 2 seed Rush City faces the number 1 seed Kenyon-Wanamingo. Let's just review here what we had happen in the first half of action here. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Thank you for tuning in tonight on WCMP or YouTube. Appreciate you turning in, and thank you to all of our sponsors here. Game started off with Rush City driving down into the night territory before they had a turnover on downs. Kenyon-Wanamingo then took the punt, and Hernandez, number 22 here for the Knights, took a 52-yard, taking the 6-0 lead here in the first quarter. From then on, second possession had a 36-yard touchdown run by Munson. The Knights then got the ball. They went 3 and out, punted back to had a 2-yard touchdown by Diedrich, and a 2-yard touchdown run by Diedrich. Again, the Knights took their third possession, 3 and out, punted back to the Tigers. The Tigers then started the ball and had a Nyhart-Diedrich touchdown, their first touchdown of 3. Nyhart-Diedrich connection working all game long. Then the Knights took it again, gained 1 first down, then were forced to punt. Then we had our second, third Diedrich again for the score. And again, then kickoff to the Knights. The Knights fumbled right on the kickoff, gave the ball right back here to the Tigers with 2 minutes to go in the half. The Tigers scored again, 19-yard touchdown run, Nyhart to Diedrich, the third one of the game. With 1:09 to go, the Knights took the ball, drove to about midfield, and they had a turnover on downs, and the Tigers really wanted to make a statement. They're ending the first half. They called all 3 timeouts and forced a turnover on downs, actually, and they took over. The Tigers took over then with 41 seconds to go in the half, and they were able to score. Again, Nyhart touchdown pass to Hallgrud for a 12-yard touchdown. And again, that's how we got to where we are. It is 38-6. They did have 1 2-point conversion. It was a running play by Nyhart. He ran in 1 2-point conversion. So I guess if I'm Rush City and you wanted to focus on something to improve on, it would be their 2-point conversion percentage rate here. They've only converted on 1 of them. However, you have to be very pleased if you're the Tigers with how your defense responded to that opening touchdown drive of the Knights. They've really shut them out ever since that drive. We're going to step away here for a short break. When we come back, we'll take a look at other local games that were happening tonight, and we'll look ahead to who the winner of this one faces and where. Stay tuned for messages.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally, quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
Fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes.
We're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop.
Welcome back here to Rush City for our Hones halftime report here as Rush City is back out on the field here. Rush City here tonight is the 2 seed. They're playing Kenyon-Wanamingo, the 7th seed. Kenyon is 0-8. Rush City is 5-3 on the season. This is a weird section. Rush City and Kenyon-Wanamingo, due to location, have no common opponents at all. And in fact, really, other than Maple Lake, I guess, is probably the closest school to here. All these other schools are down there, Owatonna, Rochester, north of Rochester, south of the city's area here. So Rush City is the 2 seed. Goodhue earned the 1 seed. They are 8-0. And they have a bye here since there are 7 teams in this section. The Rush City Tigers are in the driver's seat here to advance to the semifinals, and they are going to play the winner of Cannon Falls and Randolph. Cannon Falls is 4-4 on the year. They average 21 points a game and giving up 19 points. And they're playing Randolph, who's 2-6 overall, and Randolph scores 19 points again, giving up 22.8. So if the seeds stick, Rush City would be hosting Cannon Falls here, and it looks like it's on Saturday, October 25th, and that game would be at about 1 p.m. So it'd be great Saturday afternoon high school playoff football action if Rush City can hold on to this 38-6 lead. Like I said, we have a lot of other games here going on in the area tonight. We had Ogilvie. They're playing Verndale. Ogilvie is the 3rd seed. They defeated the Pirates 42-14 early in September. Mille Lacs earned the 4th seed. They are hosting Sabika tonight, and they beat the Trojans earlier this year as well. The Bombers from Section 7A, they're hosting Chisholm tonight. The Bombers beat Chisholm 53-14 back in September as well. Hinkley Finlayson earned the 6th seed in that section, and they will travel to Mountain Iron Buell here tonight. And then East Central, they were 0-8. They earned the 8th seed, and they are traveling to Barnum tonight to play the Bombers. In Double-A, Section 4, we have Rush City here. In 3A, Section 5, Foley, the Falcons picked up the 3rd seed. They are hosting Malacca tonight. Foley defeated Malacca earlier this year, 42-12 in early October. Pine City tonight, they were 2-6, and they're the 4th seed. They were hosting the 1-7 Mora team tonight, and last we heard that was 14-0 at the half. Pine City did defeat Mora 20-0 earlier this year. Section 3 and 4A, we have Chisago Lakes. They're 1-7. Chisago Lakes was traveling to North St. Paul tonight. Chisago lost to North St. Paul 36-20 on October 10th. And the Vikings from North Branch in Section 7, they are 6-2. They earned the 3rd seed, and they are hosting Rock Ridge tonight. And they beat the Wolverines 44-6 back in September. In Section 8, the Princeton Tigers, they're 2-6 on the season. They earned the 3rd seed in their section. They're hosting Little Falls tonight. And Saturday, Cambridge Isani, who is 4-4 this year, had a great year, showing lots of improvement under Coach Ben Geisler after going 0-9 last year, 4-4 this year. They earned the 3 seed in their section. They're going to have a tough first-round draw in Elk River on Saturday afternoon. Cambridge lost to Elk River 51-19 back in late September. So those are all the local scores. So I'm going to advise you to tune in to WCMP or KBEK tomorrow to get all the highlights from these games and to learn about when the matchups are and get a little that will be starting tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be in North Branch, and we'll have a few other people out tomorrow broadcasting some local volleyball action tomorrow. We're going to step away here as we are just about.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Welcome back here to Rush City. 38-6 is the score as we are about ready to get underway here in our second half of action. Section 4 AA football. The winner of this game will play Cannon Falls or Central. And that ball rolls into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Knights will have the ball here first in this half. And they're going to start from the 20-yard line here. So first possession of the second half here. Starts right at the 20-yard line here for the Knights. The Knights scored on their first possession of the first half. They would love to duplicate that again here to start the second. We've got Carroll now in kind of a pistol. Fumble on the play. I believe that was recovered by Keller, number 20. huge loss on the play, though. It's going to be loss of about 13 on the play, so it's going to be second down and 13. We'll call it second down and 22 from the what is that, the 8-yard line? Yeah, 8-yard line. So they started on the 20, so it's going to be second down and 22 from the 8. That center quarterback snap they've dropped that ball a few times here. Had a few of those fumbles rolling on the grass tonight. Carroll under center now. Again, he drops the ball, and I believe they're able to fall on it again at about the 6-yard line. But it's going to be another loss of 2 on another kind of drop ball there for the Knights. And it is going to be third down and 23-ish now for the Knights. This is not how the Knights wanted to get this second half started here. Really struggling with the center to QB exchange. If you're the Tigers, you're definitely happy with how this has started here. Third down and 23 to go. It is cold here, and really these teams have not played in this kind of weather all season long, so it could take some getting used to when you're trying to hold on to a football. Carroll handoff. I believe that's number 20, Keller.
Keller, the ball carrier.
Brought down by number 44, Munson, for the Tigers. And we're going to call it 4th and 20 now, so gain of about 2 on that play. So it's 4th and 20 from the 10-yard line, and the Tigers here are going to get great field position to start this half. Here's the punt. And the Tigers just yell, get away, get away, get away. 7-yard line. So the Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10. 9:43 to go here in the third quarter. They're going to start the ball on the Kenyon-Wanamingo. Nyhart, the quarterback. And the Munson. Munson breaks off to the right. And he is going to score. Touchdown, Tigers. Munson with the 27-yard touchdown. Hart Munson to his right. Lobs it to the end zone. Oh, Diedrich again. It is now 46 to game as we name our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game. Got some good choices here tonight as the Tigers. You want to, and it is bounces around on the line of Rush City. I believe that was number 77, and it was. Devin Kramer had great penetration on there and held the Knights to no gain on that. It'll be second down now in 10. That's caught by Sen, and he's going to be for the Tigers, and he took a hit. Carroll goes to the sideline, gets the play. 3rd and 1 from the 30. Carroll's going to go under center now. They're kind of in a wishbone with a fullback and 2 wingbacks in the backfield. Haven't seen this formation tonight from the Knights. We have a flag on the play. Looks like we got a delay of game on the Knights. Oh, they had it 3rd and 1, and now they're going to have to back up 5 yards to the 25-yard line. So we have a penalty there on the Knights, and they're going to back up. And now it's going to be 3rd and a long 6 for the Knights. Carroll under center, Keller in the backfield, right behind him. Rolls out to the right. He's looking to throw. Throws it up in the air. Oh, good play. He had Sen open. Number 10, Sen open. And number 22 for the Tigers had a great defensive play. Knocked that pass away. That was going to be a huge gain for Sen. And Lukov went up and knocked that ball away. A great defensive play right there. And we have a personal foul against the Tigers. And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Tigers. And that's going to give the Knights some new life here, as they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Not sure if that was a late hit on the quarterback or what that personal foul was, but either way, it's a 15-yard penalty. I was busy watching the pass break up there, and he had his receiver open, and Lukov just jumped up and last second knocked the ball away. That would have been a big play for the Knights. Carroll's back under center. Keller is the halfback. The wingback here is Hernandez on the left side. He goes in motion, pitches it out to him to the right. He breaks a tackle up the middle, spin move, breaks another tackle, and now he's carrying a bunch of Tigers down to the Tiger 41-yard line. So that's a nice gain right there of about 20 yards for Hernandez. We've seen him show him some speed here tonight as he took the 52-yard touchdown. He had the 52-yard carry for a touchdown on their first drive of the game. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Good run right there by Hernandez. He had broke a tackle, had a spin move, broke another tackle, and then carried a bunch of Tigers along with him for a while. In the pistol here, Keller right behind him. Receivers 2 left, 2 right. Now we have a guy in motion. Handoff to Keller. He goes up the middle and picks up 6 on the play.
Takes it to the 34-yard line.
He's brought down at the 34-yard line. The rest of his team to play. We have Keller and Hernandez in the backfield now. Carroll under center. He takes the snap, hands off to Keller. That was kind of a weird play. It was kind of an option play, and he held the ball there and kind of went with Keller through the line a little bit, and not sure who really actually had the ball for most of that, but Keller had it at the end, and it is now going to be 3rd and 1 for the Knights. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors for bringing us Rush City Tiger playoff action here for AA football, the 2 seed versus the 7 seed. 46-6 is the score. 4:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Carroll under center. Keller right behind him. Little QB keeper here, and he's going to get it. He's going to be just reaching the line to gain, which was the 30. So they're going to put the ball right on the 30-yard line, and they should be moving these chains here. 1st down and 10 for the Knights from the Rush City 30-yard. Knights are driving here. Clock's running. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Carroll in the pistol. Keller right behind him. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Looks right. Looks left. Number 12, we have number 18 in the backfield now. That's Miles Thompson. He's the fullback. Hernandez behind him in the halfback. Hernandez gets the carry. He goes right, and he is brought down by Munson for Diedrich's 14 for the Tigers. So Munson is that middle linebacker. I should have known Diedrich's 14 for the Tigers. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Kind of the snap rolls back to Carroll, and sacked by number 20, Carson Carlbaum, who got in the backfield. Number 20 just got to the quarterback essentially as he was picking up the snap that rolled back to him. Falk and number 77 was Kramer. All 3 of them just converged on him at the same time, and Carroll had no chance. And it'll be a long drive, about an 8-minute drive. Turnover on downs, though, is how that drive will end. Oh, Nyhart went back to pass on 1st down, and he had lots on him, and he lofts the ball up, and it was almost intercepted by Sen, and he dropped the interception. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Tigers take over here. It is 2nd down now, 2nd and 10, 46-6 is our score. We have about 1:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hart to Munson. Munson with the carry. He might be gone, and he is gone. Touchdown, Munson. Excuse me, he's brought down. Speed right there by the Knights. I got a little too excited too early here. I'm sorry. It's going to be a 1st and goal from the 10. So that was about a 57-yard run, 53-yard run for Munson. And he gets caught from behind, so it's 1st and goal from the 10. Nyhart looks left, and it is a pass, and it is complete. It is a touchdown.
Caught in the end zone for a touchdown for the Tigers.
Nyhart to number 2. Chase Stream with the touchdown. Nyhart to Stream for the 10-yard touchdown. 10-yard TD. Nyhart to Stream. We were just talking up here. I just heard my fellow workers up in the booth talk about what the school record would be for touchdown passes in a game. He must be getting pretty close because Nyhart has had a game here tonight. Nyhart again rolls right, and he's going to be brought down. Good play right there by number 18, Miles Thompson, on the 2-point conversion, and that's no good. On the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard with 1 minute, 6 seconds to go here in the third, it is 52-6. All Tigers here from Rush City. We're going to step away for a short break before our kickoff.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Metvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Metvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at metvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City as Rush City just scored again. This time it was Stream with the 10-yard touchdown catch from Nyhart. Tigers have really dominated since their first possession. They've scored on the last 8 possessions of the game here and lead 52-6. 8 possessions out of 9, they've scored a touchdown by my count, but have only converted on 2 2-point conversions, and that's how we get the score to be what it is. It is now 52-6. Rush City leads. They will be hosting the winner of Cannon Falls and Central, I believe, on Saturday afternoon. Good play again here by Hernandez. Hernandez returns the Rush City kick out to about the 37, 38-yard line, and they're going to take over there with 57 seconds. Oh, excuse me, they're going to play the winner of Cannon Falls and Randolph. And Randolph, I believe, was the 6th seed, and I just heard up here that Randolph is winning that game. Yeah, so Randolph, the 6th seed, is leading Cannon Falls 28-14 that game, I would imagine. So we have an upset in Section 4AA as the 6th seed is going to come up here and face the Rush City Tigers, most likely on Saturday afternoon, as Rush City leads here 52-6. Oh, Randolph now lead. We just got updated. Cannon Falls has scored. It's 28-20. Cannon Falls is not going to go down easily. Handoff there to number 20. That is Keller, and he's going to be hit for a loss on the play. We're starting to see some subs now come in for the Tigers. Gain of 1 on that last play, I believe. So it's 2nd down and 9. Carroll is the quarterback for the Knights. Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights. Under center. Handoff goes to number 20. Good, powerful run there by Nate Keller. And he picks up 10 on the play. It'll be a 1st down for Kenyon-Wanamingo Knights. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. I believe we're live now on WCMP as well as on our Q Media stream on YouTube. Appreciate all of our sponsors and all of our listeners tuning in for Rush City Tiger playoff football here on this chilly Tuesday night. I don't know about all of you, but tomorrow's going to be feel weird going to work tomorrow after high school football. We're going to have a timeout on the field, it looks like here. End of the Cannon Falls 28-20. We'll see if I can get an update on that score here for the post-game show. Carroll under center. There's Keller. Nope, fumble on the play again. And that is going to be recovered by the Tigers. Turnover. Turnover fumble here for the Knights. So this will be a injury timeout as well, as a Knight player is down on the field. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. And I'm assuming we're going to see some subs in here. With 11:01 to go, injury timeout. This is, otherwise the clock is going to be running here. Stay tuned for our halftime show, for our post-game show and our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. We have some good options here to choose from tonight, and I feel bad for leaving somebody who had a great game out of this. Here we go. We're back to action. Rush City with the ball. 1st and 10. Handoff goes. 25, that is Jaden Nelson on the carry, gain of about 4 on the play. The quarterback now for the Tigers, I believe, is number 18, Umbright. Nathaniel Umbright is a sophomore, number 18. 25 is the running back to his left. That is Nelson. Umbright takes the shotgun snap here. He goes right up the middle with it, trying to get that first down. Gain of about 2 on the play, and he's brought down about the 44-yard line. Lots of subs now into the game. Umbright goes to the sideline to get the play from the coach. He rejoins the huddle here for the Tigers. 3rd down and 5. Clock's running, 9:30 to go in the 4th. Umbright in the shotgun. Nelson to his left, twin receivers left. Nelson gets the ball, he kind of drops it, and they're going to turn it over now. And is now turnover by the Tigers. It is going to be Knight ball.
It is covered up by number 76, Diedrich.
These players are not used to playing in this cold temperature, so I'm sure, they're sitting on the sideline all game. Their hands are cold. It takes a little while to get used to this cold, and we really haven't had many Friday night games this year with these kind of temps, and it was a little bit rainy to start the night. And so I'm sure holding onto the ball and snapping the ball and all of the things are a little bit different tonight when your hands are a little bit cold and stiff here with tonight's temperatures being in the low 40s. Carroll still in at quarterback for the Knights. He hands off, and he's brought down by number 61 for the Tigers. That is Norby. And Keller carries the ball there for about 4 yards. It is going to be 2nd down and 6. Ball's going to be at the 38-yard line. Like I said earlier in this broadcast here, tonight's official in the white hat is John Leeser. He's 82 years old. He's been reffing for over 60 years. He's a basketball legend as an official. He's been doing it for 6 decades. Think about that, people. 6 decades. And he's out here still doing high school football playoff action. Carroll under center. Fake handoff to Kelly. Gives to Hernandez on a kind of an end around here. Hernandez out to the right. Breaks right. Continues to break tackles. Hernandez is very tough. When you get him in space, he's shifty. We saw him do a spin move, and he can carry some tacklers with him as well in the open field. He's a special player there. Number 22, Noel Hernandez. He's a senior. The Knights are playing hard still. 52-6 is our score. 7 minutes to go. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Carroll under center. Number 20, Keller, is in the backfield behind him. Again, another drop ball, and Carroll just gets it. He tries to go forward, and he's touched down there. This has happened all night long for the Knights. They just have a tough time with that QB snap, and we've seen a couple pistol formations where the ball rolls back to the QB, and they haven't turned the ball over a lot, but it certainly has given them a lot of negative yardage. And it's made it tough for them all night long to pick up first downs when you lose yards because of snaps. It is 2nd down and 11 now from the 21-yard line of the Tigers. Kenyon-Wanamingo on the drive here. Here's Keller up the middle. Good run here by Keller. He's going to be brought down about the 13-yard line. And 14-yard line, it looks like, is where they're going to spot him. So it's going to be 3rd and 4, I believe, for the Knights. The Knights would love to punch one in here just to end their season on a positive here, get a little touchdown on what will most likely be one of their last possessions of the year. Carroll in at quarterback. He's number 8. He's a junior, so he'll be back next year. He hands off to number 24, and that Braden Johnson is the carrier. Good defense there by the Tigers. We've seen that defensive line for the Tigers be stout all night long, and really the Knights haven't been able to get much going up the middle. Huge props to the defensive line, and the coaches had these guys scouted well, knew exactly the holes that they're going to try to run through, and the Tigers have blocked them all night long and really made things tough for the Knights. It is now 4th down and 3 from about the 10-yard line. From about the 14-yard line. Hand off to Keller. He's got a head of speed as he came from the wing position, got this handoff and goes up the middle, and he's brought down about the 7-yard line. He picks up the first down for the Knights, and it's going to be 1st and goal, Knights from the 7. They are on the move. Late in the fourth quarter here. 4:30 to go. The clock's running. We're in running time. Stay tuned for our post-game show as we'll take a look at any local scores that I can get at my hands on, as well as preview what's next for this Rush City Tiger team. And we'll talk to our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. Handoff. Carroll. Fake handoff. He goes around left end and it keeps it. And he's in for the touchdown. Carroll, number 8, quarterback number 8 for the Knights. He goes around left edge, keeps it for the touchdown. Touchdown Knights. 4:04 to go. So the clock will stop on a scoring play here as the Knights go for 2. 52-12 is our score. So the Knights going for 2 here. Carroll under center. Handoff goes to number 24. He goes up the middle, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. That's Braden Johnson. That 2-point conversion is good, and that makes our score 52-14 is our score on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 4:04 to go. We're going to step away here for a short break. We'll be back for the conclusion of tonight's Section 4AA football game from Rush City.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City.
Fun and effortlessly gorgeous.
There's always room for you at Dapper and Divine. How would you like to get a brow wax for free? Mention this ad with Annie Coloring, free brow wax all month. Dapper and Divine on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the bottle shop.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take two.
And they're now open Friday and Saturday, 11 to 11, and Sunday, 11 to 9. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service? A celebration of life in a chapel? Maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decision now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral Home in Mora, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City. I'm with our Pine Insurance player of the game. His name is Lucas Diedrich. He's number 14 for the Rush City Tigers, and he's going to receive a Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game t-shirt. Pine Insurance Agency with locations in Aiken, Ham Lake, Moose Lake, McGregor, and Pine City. Visit pineagency.us and learn how you can start saving today. All right, Lucas, first of all, I told you when you came up here that my first question is going to be to talk about your quarterback in the game, Braylon Nyhart, and the game he had tonight, because you two connected on 3 touchdown passes, I believe. And so talk about your quarterback and what he means to this team.
Yeah, Braylon, he's a great quarterback. Always keeps his heads up, and our line blocked amazing for him today. And he stayed in the pocket, relaxed, and threw some good balls, even with the wind being cranking. And he just threw some good balls and was really calm in the pocket. And
I noticed the play that you guys ran multiple times where you go in motion from right to left. He fakes the handoff to Munson, and then you multiple times were open on that. What do you see out on the field on a play like that when you're open, and what are you thinking as that ball is coming to you?
I usually watch the outside corner, and if he's flowing or coming with me, but when he's flowing, I know Braylon's watching that guy too, and I'm just waiting for the ball to be coming through the air and just got to get under it and be ready for it.
So last week, you guys kind of got a little bit of a scare traveling to Hinckley, a team that I believe came in with 1 win, and you had to really fight and claw to walk away with a win. How did that help you prepare tonight for the 7th seed in your section that had no wins, but yet you knew you had to be ready based off last week?
That really prepared us because we overlooked them by a lot, but we just kept making mistakes. But then last week's practice, we had to lock in and get all that stuff cleaned up, and coaches had great plans, and we got it together and did great tonight.
This is a weird section because of the layout of the teams and where you are compared to all of your opponents, really. And we just heard, I believe, that Randolph, the 6th seed, upsetted the number 3 seed, Cannon Falls. I'm sure you don't know that much about them, so let's talk about what are your goals now as you move forward to another big home playoff game on Saturday.
We just got to work hard in practice, watch film, and study what they're doing, and I think we'll be just fine. The coaches will have a great game plan, and we'll come together, we'll work our best, and give it our all.
All right, that was Lucas Diedrich. He had a great night tonight. He had 4 touchdowns, 3 by air, 1 by land. He is our Pine Insurance Agency player of the game. Stay tuned, and we'll preview our games on Saturday, and we'll wrap this game up here from Rush City. We'll be back shortly.
Are you tired of long commutes to the Twin Cities to work in the HVAC field? Dale's Heating and Appliance in Pine City is now hiring full-time installation and service technicians to join their growing team. Dale's Heating and Appliance is an established Lennox Premier dealer looking to expand their business. Benefits include competitive wages, health insurance, paid vacation, paid holidays, 401k, and more. Submit your resume to daleshvac@yahoo.com or visit Dale's Heating and Appliance in downtown Pine City today.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
All right, guys, when you get into the end zone, I want a big celebration. Maybe the gritty?
Nah, the Dirty Bird.
Ready, break.
There are plenty of different celebrations after a touchdown. When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are also choices. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral Homes, church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral Services in Mora, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back here to Rush City as we wrap things up here. Rush City Tigers go on to win this one 52-14. And I just interviewed Lucas Diedrich, and you need to give a huge shout out here to Braylon Nyhart, who I had a tough choice on who to choose for our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Game, and Nyhart had an incredible ball game here tonight. I believe he had 5 touchdown passes. Just an incredible ball game here. Recap real quick here. The Knights went up 6-0 on their first possession of the game. They had a 52-yard touchdown back by number 22, their running back, Hernandez, who showed a lot of speed and a lot of wiggle and a lot of tough to bring down here in the open field. And he was able to lead the scoring here right off the bat here for the Knights to take a 6-0 lead. And really after that, it was all Rush City. Rush City went on to score. They were on their first possession, they turned it over on down Knight territory, but then they went on to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possessions in a row to really, put this one away here. 8 drives in a row ended in touchdowns from passes from Nyhart to Diedrich, and Diedrich also had a 2-yard touchdown run as well. So what a good ball game here for the Tigers as they responded right away to the adversity of being down 6-0, especially after